Well, hello again. Long time no see. We are now on page 62 in your book. And before you start doing example two, I want you to look at this top part. I've highlighted some of the important stuff here. A variable is a symbol that just stands for a number. We've seen the variables, we've seen quite a few. These are all variables. Some stand for specific things, others tied to labels. And understanding that equation, which we've seen multiple times, will be helpful. Remember, the K is the constant proportionality, and we can take those two values, y and x, and put them into coordinate pairs and graph them. So we can use that to figure out if a situation is proportional. Now we're going to start changing this, and we've talked a little bit about this. Remember that formula? I call it the DIRT formula, but it's distance equals rate of speed times time. And those tie into the coordinate pairs that look like our xy. But notice where the x there's a t. Notice the t. Notice where the y, that's the y out front. There's the y there. So it kind of ties together. So your distance depends on your rate of speed and how long you do it, your time. So now, hopefully you've never done this to your parents. My boys, each of them, I think, have done something like this. They come home from school and say, Dad, I need whatever. And I say, okay, when you need it by? Tomorrow. What? You need to give me a little more heads up here. Well, Brandon came home from school, informed his mother that he had volunteered so nicely to make cookies for his entire grade level. He wants to give each kid three cookies, and there are 96 students in the 7th grade on his team. So unfortunately, he needs the cookies the very next day. Mama was not happy. Now, Brandon and his mother determined that they could fit 36 cookies on 2 cookie sheets. All right, one thing we need to figure out is how many total cookies do we need to bring if we bring 3 cookies for every one of the 96 kids? What would we do to figure that? You're right. We're going to multiply together. So we're going to take 3 times 96 in your calculator. I'm doing it in my head. I'm doing 3 times 90, which is 3 times 9 with a 0. So that's 270. And then what's 3 times 6? 18. 270 plus 18 is 288. That's our total number of cookies that we need. Okay. So is the number of cookies proportional to the number of cookie sheets used in baking? They give us one setup here that 36 cookies fit on 2, so we're going to assume, yes, it's proportional. Now we need to make a table. We need to determine what depends on what. And the number of cookies you can make depends on how many cookie sheets you have. Does that make sense? The cookies you can bake depend on how many cookie sheets you have. So we would set up our X is going to be the number of cookie sheets And then over here, our Y, the dependent variable, is going to be the number of cookies we can bake. Number of cookies. Okay. So now they told us the starting ratio. They said, hey, if we had 2 cookie sheets, we can bake 36 cookies. Now we need to extend that. Let's say we did another round, so that would be 4 total. How many total cookies could we make? Well, we need to double that, which I could double 30, double 6. 30 doubled is 60. 6 doubled is 12. 60 plus 12 is 72. Well, we need more than 72, don't we? Let's double it again. So let's go to 8. I doubled that. I doubled this. 72 doubled is really nice, actually. It's 144. Do you remember what we called 144? I hope so. It's kind of gross, though. But anyway, 144. Did we get to our 288? No, but I see a relationship. If I doubled 144, do I get 288? Yep. And if I doubled this, what do I have to do to the 8? That's right, you double it. So you get 16 cookie sheets will give us 288 cookies. Now, we're going to find out that Y divided by X. Go through here, divide. 36 divided by 2. 72 divided by 4. 144 divided by 8. 288 divided by 16. Every time you do it, you get the K value equal to 18, which is the same as Y divided by X. So the unit rate is 18. Okay, let's scroll down. Our constant proportionality, we just identified that. That is K equals 18, which again is the same as whatever our Y is divided by our X. The dependent variable divided by the independent variable every time. And now, just like the problem before, what is the meaning of that? Well, we or you can bake 18 cookies on one cookie sheet. Okay. Now, this is the big one. Okay. You told me after school, do we have enough time to do all this? Frankly, I would say let's go to Walmart and buy a bunch of cookies. But they want to make their own. They want to have that practice. So they want to figure out how long will it take them. Well, the mom kind of knows from prior experience, every 2 hours she can do 8 sheets of cookies. So we know that to start with. For a 2-hour increment, we can do 8 cookie sheets, 8 sheets. Okay. Well, how many did we say we needed? So what do I need to do to 8 to get to 16? I double it. What do I need to do to 2? I double it. So it would take us 4 hours to do 16 sheets. Now, if it was like 5 p.m., do you have enough time to do it? Sure. What if you forgot and didn't tell your mom till 10 p.m.? How late will you be up making cookies? Yeah, too late. You're going to be very tired the next day. All right, at this point, what you're going to do is flip to page 67. 67 is that homework helper. You're going to look over page 67, page 68, and then on page 69, you're going to do all 4 of the homework problems. Have those done when you come to class tomorrow. There's a good chance it's going to be graded. I think me and Mr. Sandy is going to be back, and he might grade that, so make sure you have it done. When you're done with all this, you may go to your IXLs. Okay, get your homework done and go do the IXLs that are listed in Canvas. Have a great night. See you later.